ATF.
Madam?
I just got all the citations in ATF.
Ah, the YouTube ready ஆயிடுச்சா?
Yes, madam.
Copy.
Okay, thank you. Hello?
Yes, Professor Sailila, I'm there. Can you hear me? Madam, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. You can hear my voice?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, ma'am. Fine,
We
fine.
can start in 2 minutes, sir. 2 minutes.
No problem. I'm just checking my microphone and webcam.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Sir, good evening, sir.
Bye.
Yes, sir. We can start slowly,
Madam?
sir.
Yeah, you can start, madam. No problem.
People are joining slowly, so we can start slowly.
No issues. No issues, ma'am.
Yes,
No
sir.
issues.
Okay, sir. 1 minute, sir. Let us start now, but we can move slowly. Okay. Good evening to all. So we have assembled here for the one-day workshop on Moocs. So our chief expert here is Professor K. Srinivas, Head ICT and Project Management Unit, NIPA, National Institute of Educational Planning and Administration. So we welcome you, sir, for this session. Welcome you, sir. So let me introduce Professor K. Srinivas. Sir, Sir holds a PhD degree in computer science and has been utilizing open source ICT tools and technologies in teaching, learning, and student evaluation since 1990, both at the graduate and postgraduate levels. His areas of interest are e-learning, blended learning, Moocs, ICT-enabled pedagogy, computer applications in project management, e-governance. He is having more than 30 years of teaching, research, industry, and consultancy experience. Professor K. Srinivas sir also conducts teacher training workshops both at school education and higher education across the country for teachers. He has written a number of articles on different aspects on university automation, e-governance, training needs, etc., which have been international forums and presented papers on various aspects of e-governance, blended online mode teaching, and Moocs, etc. So we are very proud to have such a wonderful resource person with us. So we are very honored to have you, sir. Thank you, sir, for spending your time in this program. Thank you so much. We welcome you, sir. Thank you, sir. The session is yours now.
Thank you, madam. How much time given to me to
Until
speak?
8:30 or 8:45, sir.
Okay. Uh, since there is a lot of Malay in this place,
Yes,
so
sir.
by chance, if any small disturbances used to happen, I may please be excused. And Professor Sailila from Annamalai University and the participants around most I could see 55 in number.
100 have
எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம்.
registered, sir.
Yeah, yeah. எல்லாருக்கும் வணக்கம். Namaskar, Namaskaram, and good evening to all of you. Thanks, ma'am, for providing me the opportunity to share my thoughts about the MOOC adaptation. So, MOOC's adaptation consisting of two important aspects. So, one is uh, existing MOOCs, how to adopt in your classroom teaching, because many students are already using it. Second point is, if you want to design, develop, and deliver the MOOCs, what all the skills and competencies one must have to make it possible. So I prepared a small presentation for you, and uh, it was structured in such a way that some of the few important things I wish to bring to your kind attention. The first part is, first of all, what is MOOCs? It is an online course, open in nature, massive in scale. Okay. So, the with the help of MOOCs, and it is basically a online asynchronous learning environment. And there are three key players in this area. One, teachers. Second, students. Third, environment. Environment consisting of content, pedagogy, and so many things. So all these things, because see the point which I just want to bring to your kind attention. So what is the platform we are comfortable? We are comfortable with conventional classroom based teaching, which is a synchronous learning environment. And most of the cases, it is teacher centric. There is little scope for the self study mode in this environment. Madam, my presentation is visible and my voice is audible clearly. Somebody can confirm, please. Just say it yes in the chat box. That is okay. Oh, great. Thank you. Thank you very much. So, in 2006, when Government of India, 2006 and 7, the Government of India plans the MOOCs program, and everybody, many top institutions like IITs and IIMs have taken a lead in this regard. So the question comes, can't we do this? In a Moocs environment, what happened? The pedagogical approach is different and many other things are little to be different. So, but in both the cases, in conventional classroom teaching, in Moocs also, what is important is, so three important things required, 3 or 4 important things required. The first one is subject competency. So we must be experts in that subject. Subject competency means, I'm saying, theoretically strong, practically sound. Second, pedagogically sound. Pedagogical means normal pedagogical approaches. I'm not saying. Follow 4-quadrant approach. First of all, I'm talking about designing part, even adaptation also. So it requires the 4-quadrant approach is, the quadrant 1 is video tutorial, the quadrant 2 is e-content. No, I'm not moving, Rupali. I just want to show. I don't want to. I know what to move. Please. I'm not moving anything here. So my point, what I'm trying to drive over here is specific digital competencies, pedagogical competencies, subject competencies are required because these competencies we are already using in our classroom teaching, conventional mode. In books also we require. That's the reason I want to show this one. And apart from this, I'm showing two more things. So you want to create a personalized, flexible, adaptable, interactive, and very importantly, interesting teaching learning environment. So many of us must be thinking that is it easy? Is it difficult? It's easy provided if you understand the process. It is difficult if you do not understand the process. Okay? Quickly, I'll run through 2 interesting slides. Our national educational policy has clearly made some key recommendations of technology integration in higher education. Manju Devi, I think you are not understanding. I'm explaining. Let me stop sharing my screens. I think you're all very keen about moving the slides. I'm sorry. I'm not doing it. Okay, first of all, let's try to understand the things. So what I'm trying to say, our national educational policy, which specifically talks about certain key recommendations of technology integration in higher education. And one of the very important component is online courses. Online courses consisting of 2 things. One, online is if it is less than 500, it is a normal online course. If it is more than 500, it is a Moocs course. So specific skills and competencies expected to be understood by the faculty members. Only subject competency is not enough. Only pedagogical exposure, not enough. Technical skills, not enough. Apart from this, you need to have certain competencies to take this one further. Why it is so? After the Corona period, being a teacher is not so easy. Lot of things we are expected to know, we're expected to do it. So one of the interesting question, many times people used to ask me that, sir, what will happen if you do not change? If you do not change, that means you do not have awareness. So you became obsolete. You became obsolete. We became obsolete. So then question comes, sir, what are the efforts I was supposed to make? If you look at the Martin Luther King Jr. famous quote, which he says, I quote, now the slides are moving. I think you are all very happy with the slides movement. Okay? So what he says, if you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. Okay? But what is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of this? The meaning means all the faculty members in this country, we are not having same level of understanding. Some of us are slow learners. Some of us are average learners. Some of us are gifted learners. So the question here is, so as per your pace, space, time, and style, we should adopt it. That is the meaning of this. And there is one more misconception. There is one misconception. People are saying that technology will replace the teachers. Who said technology will replace the teachers? No, not at all, not at all, not at all. Technology will not replace the great teachers. Those teachers who do not want to update, upgrade, no skilling, upskilling and reskilling is being done. So naturally, they were the special cases. But what I said here, technology in the hands of great teachers can be transformational. So I want every teacher must be a great teacher. Okay. So, sir, if you want to be a great teacher, what are the efforts we are supposed to make? So, attend the workshops with focused, outcome-based, and hands-on based. Understand the theoretical concepts very importantly. So, generally, there is a saying that tell me, I will forget. Show me, I may remember. Involve me, I will understand. So many of you must be thinking that Moocs is a great thing and we can't do it. No, I'm showing you one such example. I'm showing you one such example. This one is my learning portal. Almost, I should say, a online asynchronous learning environment, which I have been using for the last 18 years. 1-8. So it is nothing, no, there's no problem. We can do it much easily and comfortably. But the only question comes, what type of preparation is required? Many of us must be thinking that if whenever you find time, simply open profksrinivas.in. So this platform was designed, developed, and delivered with the help of Moodle, which is a free open source learning management system. This is my platform. Sir, do we need to purchase the Moodle? No. If you simply go to the site genomeo.com and you can register for your own platform free and with the mentioned email address, then your Moodle platform is ready. But to use the Moodle platform, you require training. To use the Moodle platform, you require training. if you look at this option, which is there on your screen, if you could able to see, I will paste the link on your chat box, and whenever you have a time, watch this platform, which is easy and which is very simply implementable. Okay, very easy to implement this kind of a platform. I'm sharing that link in your chat box. I request you to kindly go through this one. It's very easy to implement. So you must have noticed one thing in this online asynchronous platform, which has got 3 important features. And all our Mooc Swayam platform is also having the same thing. The first one is anybody can access this platform, and some section of the courses, some section of the course content, some section of my website can be accessed without username and without any password. Second, you can see it on the right top corner. There is a login button. So some of my students are joining this course or joining this platform with creating their own emails and passwords, which finally I take a call whether to accept it or not. Similarly, there is one more option. So where I myself will provide usernames and passwords. So you must have noticed that all these things are available in the Swayam platform. So you can do this one much easily and comfortably. No need to spend single rupee on this. But the question comes here, sir, I created an online environment. Can I offer the courses? I said, yes. I said, no. Why? You can offer the courses to, see, basically what happened, there are 2 types of things. You are not a certificate granting institution individually. But if you want to provide skills and competencies, you can offer such kind of things. Secondly, now the government of India, under the National Educational Policy, enabled us to create a blended learning environment. The blended learning environment is blending of the teaching learning experiences in online and offline environment. So those of you who wish to be part of course design, develop and deliver. So what is important is you select any learning management system like Moodle or Canvas. Understand the technicalities carefully. Number 3, try to connect that environment in your classroom teaching. I mean to say that you upload one video in your platform, in the online platform, make it interactive and ask the students to go through that video, which is interactive in nature. And you, once they come prepare for the class, you connect that questions, you connect that video content. This is what the blending is all about. So in this process, you will have a clarity about resources, video, text, audio, images, and where they are located, what form they are located. Do I need to create the resources or do I need to do something? where our already existing resources are located. How do we go through all these things? So one of the easiest way of implementation would be, look at this. The good quality resources are already available under these 4 categories. So to start a simple online asynchronous environment connecting with your face-to-face mode of teaching, you can start with the resources from this platform, from this environment. For example, what is available? So there are 4 important options are available. First one, digital repositories of Government of India in higher education. Digital repositories of state governments in higher education. Digital repositories under national and international institutions. Fourth one, digital repositories under open educational resources. So what is important? Before I move further, please confirm that my voice is reaching. Say yes in the chat box, please. My voice and my PPT is so that you all can take. I wish everybody should take a maximum advantage of this session. Thank you. So when it comes to the digital repositories of Government of India, first of all, what would be the case? First one is, you need to understand the various types of digital repositories maintained by Government of India, state governments, national and international institutions. That's the first part. Second part is, everybody should learn how to access the resources available in these platforms. Number 3, explore how to effectively use. Please try to understand. Simply knowing the resources is not a great thing. The point is that how to effectively use. And the fourth one, which is again very important, is these resources are abundantly available. They're all available in the public domain. Fair enough. No problem. But what is important for me is identify the learner-centric pedagogical approaches to make the resources more interactive and personalized. Okay, so the resources which have been available over there, so we should acquire the necessary skills and competencies so that you could able to identify them, we could able to access them, we could able to effectively use them, and the last but not the least, we should acquire the skills to make the learner-centric environment. Okay, I just give a small pause over here, and I will come back to one of the important point which is being talked about over here. Now, let me take you to some of the important points to discuss about the Moocs design, development, delivery. My screen is visible. This is now, I moved to PowerPoint presentation. Earlier, they're all part of my my Google slide. Now I moved to the PowerPoint presentation. So this presentation, which would be the central theme of this interaction, 1.5 hour interaction, will explore the essential skills and competencies required for designing, developing, and delivering successful Mooc courses. So many of you must be thinking that, sir, only these three things are okay or anything else is required. Yes, there are three more things required to be understood. The fourth one is, first one is course design. Second one is content development with following the learner-centric pedagogical approach. Third one is course delivery. Now, 4, 5, 6 also equally important. The fourth one is course transaction. So many of us must be thinking, simply I will upload the video, will suffice the requirements. No, no. So we need to have a strategy for course transaction. The fifth point is assessing the learners. How you want to assess the learners? Assessments has to be planned. Assessments, my personal opinion is to support the learner, not to discourage the learner. And the last point is we must have strategies for learner engagement, learner encouragement, and learner motivation. So the first one is course design. Second one is content development with learner-centric approach. And third one is appropriate delivery platform. Here actually I talk about the Moodle, and the government of India is talking about this Swayam, which is a Google course builder. The Swayam 2.0 is designed for Google course builder. And the fourth one is the course transaction, means the course transaction strategies should be in place. And the fifth one is appropriate assessments. Okay, there are multiple ways, like you may go for formative assessment, you may go for summative assessment procedures, you may go for peer assessment options, whichever maybe you can go for. And the last one, which is again very, very important, because in Moocs what happened, we don't get the selected people. There are so many people are interested to learn. So you must know how to engage, how to encourage, how to motivate the learner. I hope you are all following me. So unless and until we have the skills and competencies, skills means don't think that only technical skills. No, not at all, not at all. So here we will be talking about how these things are going to be met over there. Okay. So in this process, so first of all, what is important is, I think those things are very much there. Apart from that, there are a few more things I wish to add. Number one is demographics. First of all, understanding the Moocs learner. In the understanding the Moocs learner, there are 4 important points. The first one is demographics. So demographics basically consisting of explore the age, gender, location, education level, and career goals of your target audience. Second one is motivation. Motivation means what determine why learners are taking your Mooc. Is it meant for career advancement? Is it meant for personal interest? Or is it meant for the knowledge acquisition? Very important. Third one is learning styles. Consider various learning styles, individual, auditory, kinesthetic, and reading based. And very importantly, the last one is technical proficiency. Assess the level of comfort with technology and online learning platforms among the learners. The next interesting component would be instructional design for Moocs. The instructional design for Moocs, again consisting of 4 important stages. Friends, somebody is just knocking the door. Just give me a minute, please. Madam,
I just want
sir, I said somebody knocking the door. Give me a minute.
Yes, sir.
என்ன sir, புரியுதா? I said somebody knocking the door. I just went and I asked you to read out these things.
Okay,
Okay?
sir.
Okay. So this instructional design for Moocs consisting of the 4 stages. First stage is need assessment. Then the need assessment, you need to identify the skills, knowledge, and competencies learner needs to achieve for the course objectives. Next one is learning objectives. In learning objectives, we need to clearly define measurable and specific learning outcomes that learners will achieve. The third point is content organization. Here, actually, the structure the course content logically using modules, units, and lessons, and include assessments. I hope everybody is following. My voice is coming because earlier some participants are outside. I just went for 1 minute to outside. So now I think why you are keeping mum, right? This is very, very important. Okay, sir? So fourth one, which is very important, is instructional strategies. Okay? The instructional strategies means select engaging methods like videos, interactive exercises, case studies, and discussion forums. Okay? So, third important slide for the designing the Moocs is this instructional design. Then followed by three important stages: content creation and curation. Of course, content creation is very important, no doubt about it. But what is more important to me, content creation is also important. Content curation is also very important. So first of all, let's talk about the original content. In the original content, we can develop the engaging videos, interactive exercises, simulations, and downloadable material. So many people must be thinking, sir, I got registered with the Moodle platform, but what I was supposed to do, can you show me some some software applications where I can create nice videos. Look at this. The பாருங்க sir. So there are very nice, interesting, easy to use platforms are available. Sorry, where of course these platforms are divided into two parts. One is non-AI based. Second one is AI based. As far as the non-AI based is concerned, these are the platforms are very easy where you can generate a video. But before developing the video, we should be very clear about three important things. What type of a video you are developing? Of course, it's a content video only. But the video types are one type of a video is presenter would be there and we can listen the narration. That is variety number one. Presenter and narration. Second is presentation will be going on and we can listen the narration. That is second variety. Presentation with narration. And the third variety is presentation, narration, and presenter. Presenter would be there, presentation would be there, and narration. What is important is how to develop the video? Very simply. Many times people say that we need studio. Studio is second level. Using these platforms, you can comfortably develop the video sitting at home. Sir, I heard about there are some AI platforms. Can we do with AI platforms? Of course, not on these platforms. These are the platforms will facilitate you to create nice videos. Sir, video preparation is okay, sir. But I want to upload the video. I want to edit the video. Of course, look at this. I'm telling you now skills one by one. And intermittently, I'll be going to that presentation and I'm coming back. So as far as the video editing is concerned, these things can be done. Fine. Sir, what else is required? So you have developed the video, but you should know how to deliver the video. You should acquire the skills and competencies to deliver the video. So what should we do with this video? So you must have the following skills to upload the video in the YouTube platform. What is YouTube? YouTube is a video repository. In Swayam also, Swayam people won't come and they assist you to upload the video. You should do it on your own. Nobody can help you in that regard. Okay? So YouTube can be used two sets of people. Number one, video content developers. Their job is to upload the video. Their job is to develop the video and try to upload the video in the YouTube. Second variety is video content consumers. I just want a confirmation again from you that my slides and my voice both are reaching you. Say yes in the chat box or simple Y is okay with me. बहुत अच्छी बात है क्या बात है चलिए अच्छी बात है. So when the video content developers are developing the video, what are the things? What type of videos they can develop? Look at the three options I gave it below. What is the first option? They may develop the basic videos. They may develop the basic level of understanding videos, explaining a concept, explaining an idea, explaining a skill, maybe explaining a task. Similarly, they can develop the advanced level video which has concept, idea, skill, and task. Similarly, they can go for an application level of understanding video which provides concept, idea, skill, and task. Fine. But what is important here is this. So you can have, before uploading the video into the YouTube, first and foremost requirement is you must have a channel. How do I get a channel, sir? Very simple process. To get a channel, yeah, I'll do that. I think I'm going to show you. Yeah, surely. Because the canvas was too big, so I'm just touching those aspects. So if you go to the Gmail account, if you click on the 9 dots, then there you get the YouTube. If you click on the YouTube first time and it prompts you to prepare a channel, give an appropriate name. My channel is Professor K. Srinivas Learning Portal. Then subsequently, prepare the video which are YouTube compatible. Every video is not YouTube compatible. There are certain types of videos are compatible with the YouTube. But utmost care should be taken. Don't use any proprietary material. Don't use the material which is just like that we are using. No, not at all acceptable. Now, the 6 essential things need to be understood. First one, privacy. Which privacy option you are looking for? Public, private, unlisted. Okay, for example, I thought it public. Private, unlisted means it's a completely secluded. Keywords, which is connected with the public. License. There are 2 types of licensing videos are available in the YouTube. YouTube standard. YouTube standard means the video must be operated only in the YouTube. Nobody else can able to use it other than the YouTube or the other YouTube apps. There is something called Creative Commons attribution, where reuse is allowed. Then category, there are 16 categories are available. Our video should be under education. Embedding, you want to use this video within the platform or outside it. And the last one is comments. Are you going to allow the comments or not? Okay, hope you understand. So these things are important to be understood by the person concerned to prepare the videos, upload into your own channel. There was a question, somebody is asking me, open source and Android tools for e-content lecture preparation. Of course, why should I wait till the end? I'm going to show you something interesting here. Look at this. Look at this. Of course, Android has so many options. But if you look at these AI-based options like Gamma, Prezi, Canva, Haiku, Joho, Amaze, Wispy, Tommy, and Dectopus. These are all very important and very interesting platforms and which can be used very easily and comfortably to make interactive presentations. To make it interesting, I pasted one link in your chat box. This will enable. See, majority of them are free, and if at all, if you want to use free tools, I have already shown you, because these tools will facilitate for preparing the PowerPoint presentation. So I shared the Gamma link with you in the chat box. Using the chat box link, just join. Gamma is such a wonderful platform where you can create nice PowerPoint presentations. Once the presentation is ready, I think that's what I'm showing, Suganti. This is what I'm showing. You mean to say that you want to go back to me? I don't understand what you are asking for. If you want to write, so these are the platforms. So once it is ready, what I'm trying to say, so once the PowerPoint presentation is ready, I think somebody is asking a question, is it free? Yes, OBS is free. OBS is free, open source. You can generate nice videos. Moodle is free. And I'm encouraging you to use the OER, Open Educational Resources. So what is stopping us? Okay. If at all, if you want to connect the text to text related things, so there you will go for yeah. One nisham. So if you want, see, AI tools for developing the video content. Some of the tools are facilitating you to create a video, to a certain level. But many of them are, I think, if you want to use the non-AI based, that would be much better as such. Okay. So as far as now this is about the video material. Sir, what about the text material? If you want to use the text material, if you want to prepare a text material, sir, everything is not free, sir. Did I say that it is free? No. I think Dr. Sambasivarao is asking the question. No, sir. Everything is not free. But my point is that, so let's start with OBS. Let's start with OBS. Let's start with Moodle. Let's start with a platform which, and now if you are looking for e-text content development, so you can use these platforms, ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot, animated videos. No, animated videos can be done something differently. Of course, the AI tools are having that animated videos. So these platforms are facilitating you to create the text material. But you should be very clear about the objectives and expected outcomes. Okay, let me go back to my slide where I started all these things. So first of all, one is the original content. Second, very, very important point is about the curation. Curation means leveraging the existing high quality resources like articles, podcast, and videos. And for this, what is important is you need to explore a concept of open educational resources. So let me take a second. I'll just run through What is this open educational resources and why it is so popular? If you look at this, if you are looking towards the screen, please confirm once that my presentation is visible to all of you. Because as I already mentioned to you, that canvas is too big, so I'm just touching some of the aspects. Okay, so when we talk about the educational resources, there are two types. One, copyrighted resources. Second one, open educational resources. This is the philosophy of open educational resources. Fine. And what is this 5 R's of OER? We can retain, reuse, revise, remix, redistribute. What are the different types of OERs are available? Full courses, course modules, syllabi, lectures, homework assignments, quizzes, lab and classroom activities, pedagogical materials, games, simulations, and many, many more resources contained in digital media collection from around the world are available. Okay, this is not meant for you because when next time when I conduct 2 sessions, I will give you some activities also. I'm not doing all these things. So what is this OER? There is some misconception. What is this misconception? Creative Commons is a process through which content creators are extending the rights to access the material. So Creative Commons is not about giving up the rights to your work. Please make it clear. But making it available under certain conditions. So Creative Commons licenses consisting of 4 major modules. First one, attribution. So attribution is we are requiring attribution to the original author. Second one, share alike. It is allowing the derivative works. That means you can change that work, but put it under this one. Non-commercial, we cannot use for commercial purposes. Non-derivatives, you cannot allowing only the original work without the derivatives. So they are all CC by, SA, and all these things are there. So this is a table which is giving a snapshot of what is being expected over there. So let me again go back to the OER. I have already mentioned to you that yes, OER means this. Then multimedia production for MOOCs. I think somebody is asking me the question here over here. So video production, of course, studio is ultimate, no problem. Because there the sounds and many times what happened, you are offering some 20 hours of micro credential course. A small course of 20 hours or 30 hours. So please try to understand that you need not go to the studio at all. You can create. But one thing, please keep in mind. If you connect with the content with the learner, your attire, your sound, your video, even though they are not of that quality, will be acceptable. You did everything, but you could not able to connect with the learners, which is of no use. So my suggestion to all of you is, those who do not have, should start creating small videos of 5 minutes. So many times people say that don't go for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Go for a 5 to 10 minutes of the video and create a playlist of 4 to 5. That would be much better, and we can able to use it much easily and comfortable. The next point I wish to bring to your kind attention is audio production. In the audio production, ensure clear professional audio for lectures, podcasts, and interactive elements. The third important thing is develop visually appealing graphs, animations, and interactive elements to enhance the learning experiences. The next one, which is very, very important is, it's very, very important is platform selection and integration. So platform futures and considerations, if you look at these two platforms, first of all, content hosting and delivery. Content hosting and delivery, where it talks about the videos, quizzes, discussion forums, and assignments. When it comes to the user interface and navigation, ease of use of learners and instructions, very important. And bringing the analytics and reporting, track learner progress, engagement, and course effectiveness is very important. And the last one is technical support. When it comes to the technical support, reliable and responsible support for learners and instructors is very, very important. Then one of the very important component of the Moocs is discussions. Discussion forum rather. Establish clear guidelines. Set expectations for respectable communication and appropriate content. Okay. Second point is moderate discussions. Actively participate, address questions, and keep conversations focused on the topic. That's very, very important. And the last point is encourage collaboration. Here, we foster a supportive learning environment where learners can share ideas and learn from each other. This is what I have told Igering. Now, coming to the assessments. Assessments and feedback in Moocs. Of course, you may go for formative assessment techniques, or you may go for summative assessment techniques, or you may go for peer assessment techniques. But what is important is, if you are going for a formative assessments, regularly assess the learner understanding and provide immediate feedback. Then only learners will be having an interest on the platform. Second, if you are using a summative assessments, no problem. Evaluate overall learning achievement at the end of the modules or the entire course. And the last point is feedback. Here, provide constructive, timely, and specific feedback on assessments and assignments. I hope you're all following me. So I've been going very slow because of the reason, so that you need to understand these things very clearly. And promotion and marketing. Promotion and marketing, of course, social media is very important. Share course information, engage with potential learners, and build a community. Second point, email marketing, where we reach the targeted audiences through email, newsletters, and announcements. And the last one is public relations. We can generate media coverage and public awareness for your Mooc. And the last one is continuous improvement and evaluation. Okay. So you develop one Mooc, so many people join, so many people successfully completed, but still one thing which is giving you a real-time feedback is learners' feedback. In learners' feedback, which is talking about, yes, I will do it. Collect and analyze feedback from learners on their experience and course effectiveness. Course analytics are very important. Track key metrics such as engagement, completion rates, and learner satisfaction. And when it comes to the revision and updates, what is important is make necessary revisions and updates based on the feedback and analytics provided by the students and the learners to enhance the learning experiences. Okay. So some of the participants are asking me to show some interesting tools, formative and summative assessment tools. So let me start with some of the AI tools which facilitating the evaluation. You may start with Conquer, Survey Sparrow, Survey Monkey, Lime Survey, Typeform, Quizzico. And these are the non-AI based formative assessment tools. They are very good. Hot Potato, Meeting Pulse, Vivek Slido, and so on and so forth. When it comes to the other options like formative assessment tools, the AI based like forms.app, very interesting, very useful. The another AI based platform where you subject to one video, it provides you a list of formative assessment questions, a list of summative assessment questions, and it also provides you true or false things. TWE, very useful. And some non-AI based summative assessment tools. Okay? Something like quizzes, very important. Of course, it has got AI integration also. Hanoot, Nearpod, Quazalize, Socrative, Pluckers, Testmos, H5P, Edpuzzle. These platforms are very useful and where they can provide the nice summative, and they're all plug and play. Please try to understand. Very easily you can do it. They can do it much easily and effectively. And similarly, when you are looking for summative assessment tools, so here you can go for QueryPod, you can go for Nearpod, of course, Google Classroom. Google Classroom, you have a very important summative assessment platforms are available for this. Okay. So this is in the nutshell. But there are certain things which still requires the clarity among the teachers. Let me show you few important things which we had to understand as far as the Moodle learning management system is concerned. Here, as I already mentioned to you, Mooc's pedagogical approach is 4-quadrant approach. In the 4-quadrant approach, we have e-tutorials is the first quadrant, e-content is the second quadrant, discussion forum is the third quadrant, and assessments are the fourth quadrant. So what is e-tutorial? It means video tutorials, video lectures. They should be short, they should be small, and very importantly, they should provide the interactive learner-centric environment. I'll show you some tools also, how the interactive and learner-centric can be done. Second, you have something called e-content. E-content is text content, not the transcript of the video. This is the additional material we have been providing to the students for understanding. Coming to the discussion forum, which is a collaborative learning environment where doubts of the students will be answered in near real-time basis. And the fourth one is assessments. Okay, so let me start with one of the interesting factor about what the students can do. Moodle is a platform, is a pedagogical approach. So the question here is, so those students who join the Moocs courses, you are offering courses, or the courses being presented by Government of India. What is important is, first of all, we should tell the students how to follow the lessons. I think, please confirm me that my voice and my PPT is audible and readable. So the point what I'm trying to say here is how to follow the lessons. So every week there are video lectures, text material for the doubt clearance discussion forum, and assessments could be submitted through. So the point is that, so how to follow, we should tell them. Second, how to upload the homework and test. First of all, what is the homework? What are the requirements? How to generate the answers? How to submit the answers on time? Very important. That's what uploading their homework and test. And the third point is, so if they have a doubt subject related, so they need to take part into the discussion forum. So when the doubts were posted, so how do we get the doubts out of it? And chat sessions are non-academic questions. Recently, I come across one of my relative daughter. She joined one of the course, but she encountered some small issues, technical issues. I wish to bring to your kind attention. One of the technical issue is, one of the simple technical issue is, her institution told her to join a Moocs course. She asked me that what was the procedure to be followed. I said, no problem. You must be having a Gmail account or a Microsoft account, or you can join. So after she entered a few steps, suddenly she said, I am facing a difficulty where it is asking me to enter the ABC/APAR ID. So I said, she asked me that, uncle, what is this ABC ID? What is this APAR ID? I told her, ABC ID is the academic bank of credits. Whatever credits you earn through face-to-face courses or these online courses can be stored in the ABC account, which was connected with your institution. She said, I'm not aware of this. I said, okay, no problem. The institution account, they may come later. I asked her, you have the DigiLocker with you? She said, no. And I asked, you have a Aadhaar ID? She said, yes. When she entered the Aadhaar ID, and it has to be, the connected mobile number need to be entered. So what I come to know, she is not having the mobile number of her father's number was there. I think this is the first thing. So I think we should tell our students They must have, if they have a mobile number, their Aadhaar must be having their own mobile number. Fine. This was done. After completing this, there is one interesting thing happened. She joined the course. I explained her. After 1 month, I went to her house. I asked her, what is the update on your Moocs course? To my surprise, she said, Uncle, you asked me to join, I joined. Am I supposed to do something every day? I thought that I will take the exam at the end. I said, no, that is not the right practice. Then I sat with her. I explained her what is the 4 quadrant approach. Number one. Number two, how to follow the lessons. How to upload the homework and test. Number three, how to participate in the discussion forum. Number four, how to take part in the chat sessions. Okay. So this has been told very clearly. You know what she said? Uncle, give me 2 days time. And believe me, that was the strength of the Indian student. Don't underestimate them. If you like the statement or not, I must tell you that every teacher is a diamond in this country. Every student is a diamond in this country. Every would-be teachers, the research scholars, again they are diamonds. What is important, friends? We should have passion, patience, and perseverance to shine them. It's not a simple lecture kind of a thing. You should motivate them. And what this girl said, within 3 days, she called me. She said, Uncle, as whatever you have explained to me, complete 4 weeks content I have accessed. But she said, and taken the notes of it. But she said, Uncle, I have 4 important things which I was to bring to your kind attention. Number one, she said, Uncle, the videos are too long. The videos are too long. You said they're all 20-25 minutes videos. Second point is, there is no interactivity. You said they're all part of the learner-centric approach. They are not done. Number two, Uncle, you said discussion forum is a collaborative learning environment. I posted 2 questions. Even after 72 hours, I did not get the answer. Maybe that was an isolated case. I'm not saying that every MOOCs will be like that. There are excellent MOOCs are being done. And finally, she said, our course coordinators are asking us to submit the assignments, but there is no examples were not provided. And the last thing which she said, Uncle, in the current semester, there are 5 papers. 4 papers were taught by the teachers in a typical conventional classroom manner. One course is we are taking the online. So I said, what is your opinion? She said, Uncle, if you want this, luckily you are there and you explain things to me. There are many friends of mine, they could not able to understand how to take the maximum benefit out of the MOOCs courses being offered by topmost institutions in this country. Okay. So people are confining only to completing the course, getting the certificate, transferring the credits is one part. Because these courses are very much helpful and useful. So I think the suggestions given by the first timer is very important for all of us. And the last point which I want to bring to your kind attention is, so what is a teacher can do? For example, I want every teacher to create a small 1 week. So don't think that you are going to create a massive courses. First, focus on the adoption. Second important thing, join 1 or 2 courses, Swayam or Swayam Plus. One is Swayam is curriculum based. Swayam Plus is job oriented, skill oriented. And complete the courses thoroughly. Then plan for a simple 4 weeks course, mentioning the clearly mentioned about the course structure, the content, the discussion forum, the assessments, and finally the sessions which have been done. To conclude, I must say 2 things. It's a technology enabled environment. So the effectiveness of the technology which we have been talking about here is directly proportional to 4 important things. Number one, every faculty, as I already mentioned, that should complete 1 or 2 courses and encourage the students to join the 1 or 2 courses, and you facilitate them how to adopt the courses. That's the first one. And second one is, whenever you find it, now I'm just giving you the outskirts of the entire thing. So second important thing is, when we prepare, when the faculty wants to prepare the courses, 3 things required. The training should be focused, outcome based, and hands-on based. That is second point. And the third important point is environment. So you created Moodle platform. You upload 1 video per week. You ask the students to access that. In the second week, make the video interactive. You ask them to do it and connect in the classroom. So like this, you can create your own environment. In my site, there was a famous quote by Albert Einstein. He says, I quote, I do not teach anyone. He says, Albert Einstein says, I do not teach anyone. I only provide the environment where learning happens. I think that is environment. If you are theoretically strong, practically sound as a subject expert, acquire the 4-quadrant approach, pedagogical approach, and relevant skills and competencies, you can set up your own environment. Now, the third point, the fourth point, positive intent is very important. When you are learning new things, let's be open. Let's be positive. I don't know how many of you taken the notes. I think notes taking is very important. Unfortunately, we lost that. We are only taking the pictures of PowerPoint, thinking that apparam paakalam. That apparam never comes. So that's very, very important. positive intent. And the last point is right attitude. What is the right attitude? And Professor Kalam, the great man of this great nation, he mentioned three important things. Number one, in the process of adaptation, designing, developing, delivering Moocs courses, you had to learn many things. Some may you succeed, some you may not. So you need not lose the heart and don't think that you are a failure. No. You know what is the fail? Fail as per Kalam Saab? First attempt in learning. First attempt in learning. Second, very important things. Okay, you learned a lot. You have been doing it. Very little support from the people around. No need to lose the heart. Because Kalam Sahib again said, END means effort never dies. Whatever the sincere effort you put forward in this case, it never go waste. Somewhere it will be helpful. And the last point, while when you're explaining something to you people, if people say no, no, and you need not lose the heart because no is not a real no. N is next, O is for opportunity. So, if you want the technology should be effectively used in higher education, may it be blended mode or developing of the Moocs or adopting of the Moocs, content development, uploading into the YouTube, making it interactive, using Gamma, so on, and Gamma link also I have shared with you. What I'm trying to say, the training is very important. Second important thing is, and you believe in yourself. You must be a practitioner. As long as you practice yourself, the things will be totally different. Your confidence will reflect on this. And all that's not. You must be a good subject expert, theoretically strong, practically sound. And very importantly, communication. Communication, again, two stages, verbal and non-verbal. 21st century skills, you should know first. दुनिया बात की बात है. And fourth one, exhibit PPP model. What is P? Passion towards the teaching. Second P, the patience towards the teaching. And the third P, the perseverance towards the learner. That's all I wish to say in this session. If you have very quick questions, comments are there, I'm going to answer that. Madam, are you there?
Yes, sir.
My session is over.
Participants. Yes, sir. Okay, sir. Participants, if you have any doubt, you can ask, sir. You can unmute and speak 1 minute. I'll make the arrangement for that.
But better to write down in the chat box. I would be better.
Okay, then. Okay, please ask your questions in the chat box.
Yeah, one question is Swati Thakur. Do we need to follow the MHRD guidelines to make any Mooc? Yes, of course. If you want to prepare a Mooc and you need to apply, then that is important. Suggest anyone AI tool to create a small video. In video, Hyper can be used. Third one, sir, please show how to add participants in the Moodle. Sir, it is little long procedure. Okay. So if you go to the Moodle, and there are two different ways the content can be, the users can be added. One, individual. Second one is a group. You can create a CSV file, and Moodle full form, modular, object-oriented, dynamic learning environment, Moodle. How to apply started? See, they first of all, before applying, and start using these platforms in your own. That's important. So then the things can happen. Link for the AI video tool. AI video tool, I already posted there. I've shown earlier also. Okay, in video, Hyper are some of the best tools. How should I apply for Mooc? And there are 9 national coordinators. They will be calling for expression of interest on a regular basis. Keep watching their websites. Can Moodle provide certification? Absolutely. If you are offering a course through Moodle, yes, the option is very much available there. Gayatri, P for passion. Yes, of course. Second P is patience, Gayatri. Third P is perseverance. Passion, patience, and perseverance are very, very important. What will be the fee for the course? Which course you are talking about? Which course you are talking about, Sushma? कौन सी कोर्स की बात कर रहे हैं मुझे समझ में नहीं आया. Any criteria for teacher to apply? No. No. Yes, of course. Criteria means they'll be asking that you have a 5 years of experience. But applying for a MOOCs course is a required skill. As far as the Sushma, if you want to join any course, there's 1,000 rupees for the certification in Swayam. That's all. And many people must be thinking that we are looking for MOOCs creation. Simply apply the course will be no. They won't get, because you had to submit a proposal covering the course name, course objectives, course outline, learning outcomes, introductory video, assessments, kind of a thing. Is it beneficial to both teacher and students, or if yes, in what is why? Of course, I think good quality in many places the teachers are not available. Many places the things are not happening the way it is expected. So I think definitely, because if you offer a MOOCs course, if you are following it, naturally that can be done. I'll share my presentation with madam. Don't worry about that. And if you visit professorksrinivas.in, there you will get all the content. Suggest some names of OER. No, there are so many. If you visit my site, you will get where to submit proposal form and form for where we get it. ऐसा नहीं है. And I think, I don't know which discipline you are, Swati. Non-technology, non-management. The institution name is CEC, Consortium for Education Communication. And you can submit the proposal to IGNO also. Indira Gandhi National Open University, Delhi. CEC is also offering. Okay? You can do that. Yes. Thank you very much. So, if there are no questions, madam, whether Moodle should be registered by individual or institution. See, I first of all believe in that individuals should use it. Then institution can, and to even in installation of Moodle is also not a rocket science. You require PHP, MySQL, Apache server, and Moodle software is freely downloadable from moodle.org. If you don't want to get into this kind of a thing, simply get registered with Moodle. work for some time, gain the confidence, deliver some of the classes in blended mode, then things will work. Yes, of course, ममता जी, ये लाइब्रेरी के लिए भी काफी उपयोगी है. There is very interesting question. I have a 16 years of, sir, is there a difference between LMS and Mooc platform? See, the government of India Mooc's platform is also a bigger LMS, bigger learning management system. Okay. So Moodle is a platform name. Mooc is a pedagogy name. And one participant is asking that I have 16 years of experience as nutritionist, but no teaching experience. And can I start? Absolutely. No. See, don't call it as a MOOC. You call it as an online course, madam. You follow the 4-quadrant approach. You develop some of the videos with learner-centric approach. You develop, you use the existing videos in your discipline, make it interactive, and you can work, madam. Absolutely. It is not rocket science, but provided if you are theoretically strong, practically sound, then only you can able to do that. Otherwise, it creates some issues. PPT, yes, रियाज भाई मिल जाएंगे आपको, मैडम को मैं दे दूंगा. MOOC is LMS, of course, yeah. MOOC delivery platform is LMS. How to contact if you want a suggestion? Yeah, and I'll share my number. I think madam is having my number. I think I'll share my number, Mamta ji. I'll definitely mention it. Not a problem. हाँ, Genomio for 50 users at time. Any other platform by 18? अरे यार दो तो Genomio कर दो ना यार, किसने मना किया था आपको? दो Genomio कर दो. See, the point is don't look it for the larger scale. Start with 50 and 100, it can work. Whether there is any need for domain for the module? Yes, if it is possible, better. Because mine is srini.genomio.com, but I register for a paying for 20 years, professor.k.srinivas.in. It is, so I connected behind the screen is Genomio only. Front end is domain. That will work. Sai Leela ji, I think Sai Leela, can I just call it for the day now? Because I was
Yes,
have
sir.
something. Okay. Because
Yes, sir.
since morning I was busy with some other important activities. I was little tired. Thank you very much for giving
Sir,
me the opportunity.
sir, to thank. It is our privilege and honor to deliver this thanks message at the conclusion of this enlightening session on designing, developing, and delivering MOOCs. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to you, sir, for your invaluable insights, engaging presentation, and for sharing your profound expertise with us today. Thank you, sir. Your comprehensive knowledge and clarity have not only deepened our understanding of MOOCs, but also inspired us to explore innovative ways to design, develop, and deliver meaningful courses for learners worldwide. We are particularly grateful for the practice, strategies, and examples and tools you have shared, which have empowered us to approach MOOCs with confidence and creativity. We also extend our thanks to Akuman Foundation and Seva Academy for organizing this session. And to all the participants, thank you for your active involvement, thought-provoking questions, and enthusiasm. So thank you, sir. We would have another session workshop in the month of January, if possible, with practical applications. With your permission, you can have it, sir. Thank you, sir.
Sure, yeah, thank you.
It is very, very proud for us to have with you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Nandri. Welcome.
Nandri. Vanakkam, sir.